Now let's discuss the second model, which is data-driven models. And within this model, we'll look at bottom-up approach towards the theory of teaching second language reading. So data-driven models is the another name of the bottom-up approach. So bottom-up model considers data coming from the printed text or the page in sequence. For example, in order to make meaning of the text, students need to know some words, their sequence, the grammatical features, and their sounds. So this is how two elements are seen important, which are students' knowledge of the sounds of the words, their perceptions of letters on the page. So how their perceptions of the letters on the page can influence their understanding of the text in question, given text. So data-driven model actually sees the cognitive processes which are considered important to construct the meaning of a text. So for example, in data-driven models, we've got some exercises, some comprehension readings exercises, some pair of words or matching words exercises. These exercises are seen as decontextualized activity because it's not something which takes into account about students' prior knowledge of the text, their cultural difference, their psychosocial process, what's going on in their minds, in their individual differences. So they might be required to distinguish the minimal pairs, such as you can see here on this slide, park and bark, tap, top. So this is how these types of model exercises actually help them distinguish the meaning or their perceptions of the letters on the page are important to comprehend the meaning of particular text. So second language research suggests that bottom-up model is not as effective as top-down model or interactive model. The reason being, it tends to overlook the significance of some of the contextual factors, the effects, the context effects, because it tends to develop just single direction to the in the students. It doesn't develop students' multi-dimensionality about the text. So, of course, little emphasis is given to the influence of students' knowledge about the world, their prior knowledge, their prior vocabulary, their information, and their other strategies. So, in other words, this model, actually data-driven model, tends to see students as mechanical beings. If they know the words and their meanings, they can better understand the meaning of the text. And it doesn't see them as humans, as individuals with their varied needs, with their varied strengths and weaknesses, with their heterogeneity, as being as group of heterogeneous people. So they are seen as homogeneous group, having the same needs, the same wants, and the same strengths and the same weaknesses. So this is how data-driven model within the research of second language acquisition is not considered to be effective model. So in the next module, we'll look at concept-driven model and its influence on developing second language reading.